Welcome. And Lucky from Cleveland, Ohio. Hi, Kenya Star. I've heard about Google Grants, but not using it yet. You're in the right place on the right day. Today is your lucky day, my friend. Hey, Hattie from St. Petersburg. Welcome, guys. We're going to be starting in about 35 seconds. And let us know if you've used the Google Grant, heard about it, thought about it. Lucky says, I've tried Google Ads with limited success. We're going to help you out today. I promise you. We're going to help you. Lida, I'm sure I'm messing up your name, but you said you heard about it. You haven't had the benefit of using it or checking it out. So David said, not yet. Though some discussion in the last years, very good. So that means it's been on your radar. Guys, today is going to be a hot one. I promise you, it's going to be so, so good. Continue to let us know where you're zooming in from. If you use Google Grant, have you heard about it? And we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll turn this over to my friend, Sarah Simone from Cause Inspired. Welcome, Sarah, and thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate everyone's activity in the chat. Please, as we're going through today's session, do not hesitate to ask questions. Like Aretha noted, I do have a couple of my wonderful team members from Cause here today ready to answer all of your questions. And then, of course, if we have time at the end, I'd be happy to wrap up with a Q&A.
Now we're going to get into the webinar. I'm not going to show you the full webinar. The webinar link to the full video will be down in my description area, but I'm going to show you a few points that share it with us. And by the way, I want to let you know that you can run your Google account by yourself, but it does help to have someone who's dedicated to running that account because you have to keep it up. But you'll learn a few more tips and trips. Tips and trips. I can't speak. Tips and tricks. That's the word. In just a moment.
You a little bit about our TechSoup partnership. If you're here today, it's probably because just like Cause Inspired, you get a lot of nonprofit resources from TechSoup. TechSoup is a great partnership for Cause. We both work together to support nonprofits in a couple of different ways. Some of them are like developing donor funnels. We help to foster donor relationships. We can work together to solicit more volunteers or drive traffic to upcoming events. If any of those are things that you as a nonprofit are thinking like, yeah, I need support with, then Cause Inspired or TechSoup, we're sure to have services to support you with that. So together, I would say we both have in common the ability to help nonprofits grow and maintain their digital presence. And then another thing that I really liked earlier, like I said, letting us know where you're from. Cause Inspired works with nonprofits all over the world, specifically in the US, also internationally. Here are a couple that you might recognize, specifically Google.org. Of course, they are the awarder of the Google Ad Grant. So they're the ones that we get the grant through. And it's great to be partnered with them. We're also working with organizations like the UN, Volunteer Match, Global Giving, the Bridgespan Group, some really, really large nonprofits. And if you're now thinking like, oh, great, well, I'm not like as big as those nonprofits, I don't want you to be worried. We work with small scale organizations as well. So we work with like local Habitat for Humanities, First T chapters, organizations that are just serving a smaller community, and organizations with a national mission. $10,000 from Google, it does not come in like a check in the mail. It is a grant that is, or it is a credit that is automatically added to a Google account, kind of like a gift card code, right? So they add the credit to your account already. And because of that, you can't use the grant to pay for services for someone to manage it for you. But throughout the presentation today, and of course, as I've already mentioned, you'll find that Cause Inspired does manage Google Ad Grants for a separate fee that nonprofits can pay for. So that's a little bit of an introduction on what the Google Ad Grant is. But I want to talk some more about how I have seen the Google Ad Grant help and support nonprofits in the past. So first and foremost, right, everybody loves thinking that there's like a large number of people on the internet that are searching donate money online. And while that may not be entirely true, there are people that look to donate, especially when it comes to like disaster relief or animal nonprofits. We have people that are Googling, donate to disaster relief for California wildfires. And those kind of keywords showing up, if it's relevant for your organization, can totally lead to donations. So donations is an objective that the Google Ad Grant can help you accomplish on a small scale. But some other, objectives that the Google Ad Grant supports are things like registrations. If you're trying to get more newsletter signups or maybe more account registrations on your site, that is a great top of funnel tool to bring people to your site for the first time. Acquiring volunteers, obtaining more social followers, and I'm just going to even say broadly, gaining awareness. People might not know about you, they might know about competitors or similar organizations. And the search network is a wonderful place to be able to show up when people are looking for you or for something related to you. So that way they can gain that awareness and they can kind of start that journey. So if there's one thing you take away from this recap section, I really just want it to be that Google Ad Grants are designed to help nonprofits share their causes with the world. I'm going to pull up now a real live Google Ad Grant account. And so we can take a look at it together. All right, let's see what we got. Cool. So this is an account for our foundation, and there are a couple of things I talked about today that I want you to be able to have a nice visual for. So number one that I'm going to go over just because it's the top of my mind are those keyword research tools I talked about. So you're going to log into your Google Ad Grant account. And on the left-hand side here, under Insights and Reports, you'll have a couple of different tools. Depending on what section you're in, it can be there. Or you're going to go to Tools and under Planning, and Keyword Planner, that's where you're going to find your keyword research tool. And here it is. It's lovely. So you can see it has 3 options. I'm only going to recommend using the first 2 for now. So you can
Sarah, we can't see your screen unless it's just me. Hold on. Maybe wait. Maybe it's just me. Oh, I see it. I see it. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. That's like my nightmare. So I was like, oh no. Thank you so much, Aretha. Um, yes, so you can see here that we've got 2 different options. You can discover new keywords. You can also get search volume and forecasts. I'm going to recommend using discover new keywords. So let's say you're a veterans nonprofit. You can search something like veterans, nonprofit, donate to veterans, something along those lines. You hit get results. Not only is it going to give you keyword recommendations up here at the top, but as you scroll down, it's going to give you keyword recommendations. And sorry, this is so little, I'm on a small screen. But it's going to give you keyword recommendations for what folks are searching for. It'll tell you, here's how many average monthly searches they are having. Here's your year-over-year change in competition. Here's the average cost per click. You can see it's pretty pricey, all of that good stuff. So that's the number one thing I wanted to give you all a visual for. And then the number 2 thing is going to be GA4. We talked about connecting your analytics to your Google Ads account. So for those of you here today who do not have that done, what I want you to do is go to Tools, then you're going to click to Data Manager. And when you're on Data Manager here, there will be an option for connected products, and you're going to click through and connect your GA4 that way. You need to be an admin at the GA4 property level to do this. So that is a really important step. When you do that, it is going to populate for you this goals section here, and you'll see conversions and summary, and you will be able to import conversions from your GA4. So you can see we've got a form submission here that's tracking. You'll be able to create conversion actions and import them that way. So hopefully that helps to give a couple of good visuals for the things that we discussed. I am going to go back to the presentation now, though.
Well, I hope you enjoyed those few tips from Sarah. And hey, if it's free, take advantage of it. Google Grant as $10,000 monthly ads for your nonprofit. So go ahead and take advantage of it. Go ahead and grab the link. I get no affiliation from this. I get no credits, no nothing from this. I just want to share with you. So, I mean, it's not real money, but hey, free is free. Money, in kind, it all works for your nonprofit. So go grab your link. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.